And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA, the start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the 1. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Has to flag. And here's Lively. Outside Irving. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside, and the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And it's Irving missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And it's Fox missing. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. There's the triple. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 5 now.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Wembanyama, the basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And they're pushing it up. Here's flag. That one's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, flag's gonna make that play every time. Just a weak defensive effort.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And it's Fox missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Irving with it. Out-guarded by Wembanyama. And here's Thompson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for San Antonio. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 4th, San Antonio.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Bryant outside. Can they get it? Gafford grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas.
A reliable distributor. Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's McLaughlin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Here's Russell. Still no points. Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. From deep. And the dunk by Gafford.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Barnes against Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Mavericks on top, leading. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
They've got Daniel Gafford, Washington out there with Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Marshall in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, the sweet lefty stroke of Russell. I mean, it's a simple jumper, and D-Lo makes it look good.
The 3 from Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Sohan. Waters is checked in for Harper. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Dallas leading by 5. Marshall left side. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Fox flashing it home from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Bryant in for Vassell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. 3-pointer, Fox. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The shot by Russell, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Jacks up a three, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 4 rebounds now, and it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Fox, that's good.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Russell, the pass to Gafford. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Gafford. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Davis. And it's Thompson in for Russell. What a finish inside from Fox.
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself going.
Pass to Flag. Vassell comes with a double. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Spurs trail by 9. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And that one's good. Flag.
A tough finish for Flag inside, but the young man just stayed committed.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Fox outside. From deep, Harper. Washington grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 11. Now here's Irving. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. In transition, here they come. Harper passes to Vassell. Sohan outside. And here's Fox. Puts up a 3. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Come one. When I look at San Antonio, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
We know drama some.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Coach, after making the playoffs 22 consecutive years up through 2019, the San Antonio Spurs have not been back to that stage since.
Well, every franchise, even storied ones like the Spurs, go through transitional periods. Fortunately for them, they have a lot of young talent and should be back in the playoffs sooner rather than later. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Flag. Lays it up and banks it in. Flag's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dallas leading by 12. Outside Irving. to the middle. Here's Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Yep, count it. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Here's Flag outside. They get it back. Lively. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Vassell can't get it to go. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
From deep, Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Pass to Flag. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Maybe Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you, Brian.
Priority straight. Hard, Allie. Thanks a lot.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
McLaughlin pass to Bryant. That 3's off the mark. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Flag. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Spurs trail by 10. Castle for 3. Sohan, another shot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Washington. Marshall outside. Gafford to screen. Marshall passes to Gafford. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops it first. Hardy, he's checked in for Exum. Both free throws good from Gafford. Spurs trail by 12. To the inside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Knocks down the triple. Waters gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Washington outside. Launches a 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Waters can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The 3, Hardy. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Anthony Davis. Najee Marshall is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They've shown
Anthony Davis going on top.
and you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Davis. Washington passes to Gafford. On the wing, Davis. Back to Russell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And that's now 7 points for D'Angelo Russell. The 3, Vassell sinks the tray.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Davis with a screen on Vassell. Down low. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks. And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Gafford. And here is Irving. He's covered by Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Sometimes Fox gets room behind the three-point line because of that blow-by ability.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Kyrie Irving.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Count it!
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The Mavericks lead by 16. Flag outside. Davis with a screen on Bryant. Here's Davis. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Fires the 3, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bryant. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McLaughlin's shot is good.
It all happened in an instant, turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score, from defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Outside Irving. Oh, it's stolen. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson and
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Stan.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the... It's the NBA on 2K. Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And Messi throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Kelvin Johnson.
That is a powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the Spurs another 3.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here are the Pelicans now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. For 3, hands it from downtown.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
It's up a 3. Fox, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. That should get this game underway.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In 4th, the Spurs.
And last year, their rim protection was unbelievable. Teams actually turned down shots in the lane.
And here's Bryant for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pelicans trail by 5. Murray scanning the floor. There's the triple. And it's Harper with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Bryant passes to Harper. Over in the corner, Barnes. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, you can really count on Murray to share the ball.
And here's Barnes for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. That one good for 2. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Good work there as it goes.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Wide open look here for Murray, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harper, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And so, and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. You'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Castle is out there with Hunt. And it's Cornette in at the 5. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
The 3. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trailed by 4. On the wing, Jones. And it's off from three-point range. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the field. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Jones from outside. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
On the wing, Murray. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Up again. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh my goodness, he just explodes off the ground. Zion going up to get that oop and finish.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds, guys.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Eve Nisi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Poole outside. Outside for Murray. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Well, no one would call Murray a lethal three-point shooter, but he does just enough to keep you honest defensively.
New Orleans has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
That gives them the lead. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Deep two from Murray. A rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. New Orleans has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Murray. Williamson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. Johnson, good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Messi, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And one of those high-variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And here's Vassell from the arc. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. Murray against Fox. Pass to Poole. Back to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Oh, 3-ball. Wembanyama.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Barnes, who's checked in for Johnson. Bryant comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Pelicans trail by 3. There's a good screen. Here's Murray. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his waterbed quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched.
especially inside.
Harper in the corner. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Got it.
Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. A 2-point game. Williamson outside. Poole with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Harper from the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nisi. Murray outside. Poole on the wing. Pelicans keep it alive. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Poole. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williamson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Fox. Knocks down the 3 ball. Fox has got 8 points.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Here's Poole. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harper, no good. Poole, the pass to Murray. Inside, here's Nisi, and Nisi throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Spurs. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Sohan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock. And make sure everyone's on the same page. He's checked in for the Pelicans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Stephon Castle's checked in for Harper. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy levels, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Johnson for three, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Spurs leading by 8. Castle. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
That shot, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And down goes the three. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he threw that one down. Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Spurs with some changes. Spurs leading by 10. Wembanyama from distance.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The three doesn't go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. And the shot goes in.
Murray is at his best attacking off the drive because of that incredibly quick first step.
That one is off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. From outside, and there's the three.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. So it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Then for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Jones, a huge two-handed slam.
He went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. No good, unable to end this run. Now Poole, got it to go.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Missed on the three. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot to take the lead. Good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now Barnes. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued. Terrific alley thanks. And that'll wrap it up.
Lost in a heartbreaking loss. We were up the whole game and we still lost. How does that happen? Anyways, if you're new to the live stream, broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So the same for 50 likes and subs. So really help the channel grow. Thank you. Peace.